Okay, hold on.
Make sure
I
my
got
shit on silent while we on
put
there.
that on silent real quick.
Count it down, boss.
3, 2.
Turn this shit out! Niggas, boy, I tell you.
Listen, because when I was turning it down, it was turning down the media part. I was like, no, the volume. I think it's down, though. Don't nobody be calling me anyway. Don't nobody be calling me or texting.
Whitney.
Like, this motherfucker don't be answering texts in the middle of the show and shit.
Your phone is always the one over there vibrating.
No, that'd be Robert's phone. Because nothing be happening.
Whitney, your phone be vibrating, you be looking down.
No, it's not. That's not true.
You full of shit, Whitney.
You guys, I have somebody watching this show. It's not true.
I think people have been watching, pretty much know what the deal is.
No, this is somebody new.
Look at y'all. You just gonna snitch on yourself. Last time, a couple weeks ago, she was snitching on her uncle and shit.
Hold on, what's your uncle?
Forgot about that one, did you?
We ain't gonna bring that one up. Okay,
Uh-huh.
All right.
Someone new.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Happy Hour podcast. I'm your girl, Social Butterfly Fly.
Lion ass, butterfly, fly.
That used to be my name. Should I kept it that? Pretty Little Liar? I probably should. Because it'd be Little Lies. We had that whole discussion.
Little lies.
Little lies.
No, one time, for real. One time, this guy wanted to take me out on a date and stuff, and I didn't really want to go. And so I came up with this lie that my cousin was mentally ill, and I had to watch her. This girl clearly was like 20-something. She just had 2 kids. She was straight, but that was my lie, though. I was like, no, I gotta watch her, make sure she don't harm herself or the kids. And she was there the whole time, and she not watching it.
I hope he was watching this shit.
Really?
That was a little lie. That was a little lie.
All of the lies you could have came up with. You came up with, my cousin is mentally ill. I gotta make sure she don't harm nobody.
Yeah, that was the one.
Making her look bad and yourself look good, that's horrible.
To be real, you could just said it's
I'm
that time of the
interested.
month.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, we gotta work
That's
on
elaborate.
that. Matter of fact, no, we don't need to work on that.
That is a very elaborate.
Well, I don't lie anymore though, so it really doesn't matter. So.
See how she just does it so easily? You see how she do that shit so easily?
What am I doing? I ain't doing nothing.
You don't lie no more.
I don't lie anymore.
Well.
You don't lie no more, okay?
Hi, everybody.
I went to New Orleans with my homies and we didn't do anything. The fuck out of here.
We had fun. That was it.
I'm going first. Fuck this shit.
It's cold in here. Normally it be hot.
How are you cold?
I turned the heat off.
I probably need to take a shot. Where the shot glass at?
Mm-mm.
Give me a shot.
Who should get the vaccination first? We talked about this shit?
Well, now we know who's in there first. Healthcare workers and first responders, and there are some sketchy people.
Why don't they just give it to the old folks?
They have the ones in nurse home. Did you not see that there are people with money? They're going to different states. Because now supposedly everyone's ran out. But there are states that didn't run out, and people were traveling to those states and going there and staying for like a week or two so they could get the vaccine.
Are you serious?
And people are going to other states and paying the money and be like, hey, I'll give you like $20,000.
I'm happy people are actually trying to get it because my timeline is full of motherfuckers like, I ain't doing that shit.
Robert, you got him. You're alive, so.
Yeah, I got my first round already.
Yeah.
So
when do you get your second one?
I get my second one on the 9th of February. So. Yeah.
He still has 2 eyes. He doesn't have 4. He got only just 2.
He probably
that first night was kind of weird though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What happened?
So check this out. I get the shot, right?
Story time.
A few hours later, I'm in here like, damn, okay, the arm feeling like, like the flu shot. So I ain't really tripping on it or whatever. Damn. But like, it gets time to go to bed. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it was right after the show.
Yeah, because you was crying about your arm was hurting.
Yeah, so.
You was crying.
The disrespect. Anyways.
Did your arm start feeling funny?
This was the weird part. Like, I couldn't tell when I was dreaming or when I was awake.
See, hell no.
So, like, watch this shit. So, I get in the bed, right? And I would, like, lean on my left side where the shot was and it would hurt. Then I get off and then I lean back on it and I wouldn't feel nothing. I'm like, that's some weird shit. So, then I'd wake up and I'd have, like, these... It's like a cold sweat, but the sweat would never happen.
So you feel like it was making you hallucinate and stuff, like you were having an allergic reaction or something?
Not like allergic reaction. It was just like, it was like my body was trying to go through like mild symptoms,
trying
but it was so mild it wasn't reaching over the part to where like it was.
So it was trying to make you feel like you had COVID, but you didn't.
So it was like it was just real loopy.
It's kind of like, I want to hurt. No, I don't. I'm playing.
Right.
And then I woke up. The headache started when I woke up, right before I woke
Headaches.
up. And then I took a BC powder, 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, and I've been A1 ever since.
Oh my God, you took all that medicine?
Like, I mean, that's the highest dose you should take of ibuprofen. So okay. I was like, let's get all this shit out the way right now. And
I wonder if the second shot gonna be that bad like that. Probably shouldn't be.
I hear a lot of reports that the second one is like the one that gets you.
What?
Excuse me, but a lot of people that went through symptoms through the first round,
didn't get.
I hear that they don't really deal with it in the second round. So
pretty much you either get it the first one or second one. You don't get them both.
I mean, I'm not any kind of...
Just your experience.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing, that's pretty much what I've been hearing.
So once you get the second one, let us know what happens.
You want us to come hold your hand? Can we record it? Let's take the... We can't record again. Can we take the camera and record it? No.
Winnie, I don't think we can go up there.
You can't even get on post. You know what I'm saying? I got that shot because I work on the Arsenal, so niggas get lucky when they work with kids on the Arsenal.
I guess so.
And Winnie, you had the option and you didn't do it.
I did not. Anywho, so you was hallucinating and stuff like that, right? Okay, so that's all.
I would call it hallucination, but it was a little loopy
feeling. It was
playing
tricks on them.
Yeah, it was a little loopy. Like I don't understand the whole why did it hurt and then not hurt.
I wonder if that's how people feel when they like smoke marijuana or something. It's probably something like that. Probably.
Nah, that ain't what we smell.
Well, that was kind of. I feel like how sometimes you have an ache, but then you're like, was that really an ache, or was that just my mind making me feel like I was...
A mind playing tricks on you.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it should have stayed sore.
Yeah.
Like, sores don't just get unsore. So, like, that was kind of just... It was weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Damn,
but we already know who got it first. Healthcare workers.
Mm-hmm. They got that option first.
Yeah.
You know.
That's crazy because I think they should give it to the old people because they're
almost
dead.
They did. They got it too.
But
who's gonna take care of the old people?
Yeah, all of the people that work, the people that are on the front line got it, and the people in nursing homes.
Oh, okay, I'm just
saying. All them are the ones that got it first.
Yeah, like.
I was just saying because they're already old, so they're real close to.
But what's gonna happen if there ain't no healthcare workers to take care of their ass?
They already lived their life anyway.
Girl, you do realize there are people that are still dying of just old age. They're not dying of COVID.
Fucking got Larry King, man. Can you believe
I've
it?
seen it. Wait, was it COVID?
I believe COVID had something to do with it.
Hank Aaron's, they just said his was natural causes.
Yeah, he was just old. Hank Aaron.
He was younger than Larry King. He was 86. Larry King
but he was
87.
black. He made it to the 80s. It's a black dude. That says a lot.
My Uncle Willie's 85.
Hello,
that says a lot.
My great aunt, his sister is 91.
My granddaddy was 90.
Do you know what the life expectancy for him was?
He was born in 35. So.
Exactly. You know what the life expectancy was?
What?
Like 50. For black men.
Robert is
55. That's the fact. I'm not bullshitting. That's true.
Okay, this is what I want to say about Larry King, though. This is what I want to know. I can't wait to see it. So, supposedly he was married 8 times, right?
Damn.
And I was trying to figure out if he divorced him, because, he got divorced. But I don't think they ever actually really got divorced. Then people was talking about that he had a new wife and had another kid. And I'm like, this man was still having kids in his 80s.
You gotta be shitting me.
So I want to see what his will looks like.
You'll never know. Let me get Larry King money.
No, we probably gonna find out because he got too many ex-wives that run their mouths and put stuff in the media.
They want that money, honey.
And he got kids.
I bet you they ain't getting that money without an NDA.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, so did they say he died of COVID or what did they say he died of?
He just had
COVID. He had a COVID shot. Yeah, he had COVID.
He had just had COVID. Like, he had just got out the hospital from COVID a week before he died.
He lived a long time because he had a lot of other health issues.
Okay.
Like, didn't he have a stroke at one point?
I don't know exactly.
Like, yeah, he had a lot of other health issues.
My guess, if I had to guess, he went through COVID. It fucked him up in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And then he died from the after effects.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a complete guess. I have absolutely no idea if that's true or not.
All I know is that I'm just going to sit back and wait until...
Well, what about those other stories what about those other stories that they were saying, like how some people had gotten the shot and they had passed because after they got the vaccine?
For one, what's that? Is VAERS or some shit like that? Is the system that that just reports anything.
False
Here's the thing.
advertisement?
Yeah, because
It's just that it's a system that just reports everything. So just because someone had the shot and then died a week later doesn't mean the shot killed them.
Right.
Because usually it's like for every one person that had the shot that died, there's probably like 1,000 people that had the shot. They're fine.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them had underlying health issues, and because realistically, if you have any kind of lung issues,
You don't really have a chance.
Yeah,
Much of a chance.
pretty
So you might as well not get the shot then.
so that's why people
No,
with asthma,
that's when you need to get the shot.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's why you see people with like asthma and any kind of like breathing issues.
Yeah,
They're the ones that-
COPD, all that shit. Like, just throw COVID all over my goddamn fridge.
No.
You ain't even covering your
You
damn
got it.
mouth.
I did. I was like,
I'm gonna require
oh my God.
This is not covering your mouth.
You
This
need
is
some-
fake sucking the dick.
Oh my, I wasn't coming like
Whitney, do you need some hand sanitizer?
No, my gosh, you guys.
Because you don't need to reach into the.
No, it's my turn to reach it.
Nigga, we gonna make some goddamn chips.
Yeah,
up in
for
this
real.
motherfucker.
I
Here you go.
choked on my spit.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you
Choking
tried
on
that,
COVID,
you tried
Y'all
that.
ain't
goddamn.
nothing to do me like this. Oh my God.
I gotta bathe and fucking rinse my mouth out with bleach and shit now.
Yeah, I really did. Okay, I
Girl,
choked
this
on my
is
spit.
not 2019. We are in the age of COVID. I don't need your germs on me.
We already doing this shit with no mask. Listen to fetal pod.
Oh, excuse me. I had to clear my throat.
My fucking heart rate's jumping.
You got the shot already, Robert. You good.
I'm only 50% immunized right now.
You got the shot. Whatever. Okay. What is this?
You're not sitting beside her.
Oh,
Man.
y'all
See, if I have to cough,
'Cause I
you know
cough.
what mine is because can I just say,
I was coughing.
for the record, if I cough, we know what's up.
I did not cough like that. I did not cough like that.
If I
No,
have
I
to
didn't cough like that.
We know what's up with mine because I got all decongestant, mucus, sinus issues.
Oh, okay. I got this one.
Huh?
I eat a lot of pork, so
What does that have to do with anything?
it be clogging me up.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
stop
from
eating
eating
pork
it.
then. Why don't you just...
But I love that shit.
But also, we live in
Like pork
Alabama
chops?
and we live in a valley.
You like...
Pepperoni pizza. Goddamn.
Just get
Bacon.
shit.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Woo.
Bacon.
Life without bacon.
You can do turkey
Oh,
bacon.
let me-
Fuck that
That's
shit.
nasty.
That
That's
shit is
Y'all,
We're
y'all don't know what kind of
Fuck
turkey bacon to get.
Whitney.
Y'all don't know what kind of turkey bacon to get.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You don't know what
Bacon
kind of
got
turkey.
more
Get the
turkey
Sam's Club turkey bacon.
Turkey
Turkey
bacon.
Sam
bacon
choice.
is bullshit.
Hey, turkey bacon has more sodium than regular bacon.
You
FYI.
lie.
No,
We
because
about to Google this after this show is over with because I
that's
want
why
to
it's so
know.
salty.
Shit, I'll Google that shit right now.
But I
Anywho,
found this recipe when I was watching Food Network. They got a turkey breast and they wrapped it in bacon and cooked it in the oven, and then it got all crispy and stuff. And they sliced it. It looked so good.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
one
make that.
time when people like the crust more than the rest of that motherfucker.
anyway, is it a good idea to go into business with your family or friends?
It can be. Depends how they are. They got to be the right person. Everybody ain't made for business.
That is also true. That is true.
I mean, some people just think of, "Ooh, I'm gonna make money." They don't think about the work that goes into actually having a business.
That is also true.
And a lot of people don't know how to compartmentalize. And that's a big thing. You got to have your business hat and your friend hat. You can't wear them both at the same time. It just don't work like that.
Oh, well.
I'm in business with somebody I consider my fucking brother.
Okay, how's that working out?
We do great.
Okay.
When we still, like, we get into it, but we don't let that bleed into the business.
It's not like how some families they go into business together and then they let the business run.
It's probably because
Yeah,
some
like-
folks get a little greedy, don't they? It's probably need to think
Be
they
all
need to
kind
be
of stuff.
greedy
I'm not the
and
easiest
entitled to
person to
stuff.
get along with. And I know that because I just think differently, so I operate differently. So I'm not always the easiest person to get along with. So it definitely takes a special kind of person to understand and work with me. But I know that too. And I'm the first person to tell you. Like,
So you give them a fair warning, like, "Hey, I ain't that great to work with," but
I ain't gonna say it like that. Like, I am great to work with, even though I just said I'm not, but I'm not easy to work with.
okay.
Like, I'm like, once you understand how I operate, you want me on your team. But
I feel like Robert is a perfectionist. He demands a lot of people because he demands a lot of himself.
Yeah,
So-
that's
boom,
true.
that's exactly what it is.
If you can't be slack lacking.
Yeah.
Because then he'll be like, hey, don't be a slacker.
I hate to put a bunch of effort and shit, and then I'm the only one that's doing it.
It's like group projects in school.
Yeah.
Best example. You're on a group project together, and what happens if there are 4 of you? Usually 2 people and they're doing all the work, and then the one person comes along and get the end and try to act like they did the work when they didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then there's the one person who was never there. They're like, just slap my name on it.
I don't know them kind of people.
Because you was that nigga.
I was
That
not.
showed up at the end.
No, I did not. I was there.
Just there. Present. Just present.
Yeah. I helped with a couple of projects.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a question. If you went into business with a family member or friend and they ended up embezzling monies, like kind of money's on the side, and then you find out about it, what would you do?
The same thing I do to someone who wasn't my friend.
You
Give them beat them down.
Whoop their ass.
Yeah, because your name is on the
'Cause
line.
that
And
happens
everybody can go
sometimes.
down. That's true. And everybody going down.
Like, people are shitty, and you should treat them as the shitty individual they are, no matter what title they got.
Would you give them an interview?
I think some people get blinded by the dollar signs.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people just can't see behind that shit. Me, I need the dollar sign to get to my next step in life. So for me, it's not the end all be all. I just need this shit so I can get what I want. Then after that, fuck the money. It's not that deep. Because it's just going to happen. There are ways to set yourself up and be great.
So if you say just even if you had like a multi-million-dollar business,
If I had a multi-million-dollar business.
and they was skimming out the side, skimming out it.
Oh, just the principle alone. I'm whooping their ass.
But will y'all still be
Come on
friends
now.
after that, though?
Maybe. Depends. But
But then if a family member do it, you have no choice to
Yeah, like
step
if
forward.
family or not.
So like, I mean,
You steal from
realistically,
me.
like, if he had like a $500 million business and they go in and steal and he find out they stole like $250 million.
Shit, they stole $250.
50.
I can't trust
It's
your
a
ass.
principle of trust.
Yeah.
Don't be
you
stealing
don't.
people's money.
Yeah. Because I would never do that to you. Like, so don't do that shit to me.
Right.
Nah, there's gotta be a level of respect somewhere, and there's gotta be lines that just can't be crossed. Period. Like, you cannot cross these lines. Ain't no, oh, he ain't gonna care. I'm not gonna care. Which is why you can just ask for the shit. Don't take it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I make it a real big point to make sure that I'm easy to talk to, that you can come to me, approach to me about anything. So there's absolutely no reason why someone should feel like they have to hide something from me. Because now I feel like if you do that, you are being malicious, and I should treat you maliciously.
I think the reason why this topic was already put in here is because of the whole Dr. Dre situation. Because him and his wife was in business, and she was.
They weren't in business together.
I thought they
First
were.
off,
No,
husband and wife, they the same thing.
They were not in business.
A wife
together.
can't steal from a husband.
Well,
I thought
mean,
she did, though.
No.
They were in business. Like Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie, her last name is Scott now, since the divorce. They were in business together. Like, she helped him start Amazon. Like, she was a legit partner in the business. So that's why he gave her half and was like, hey.
And he happily gave that to her.
Yeah, because
like,
because she helped him make it.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
Because both of them made more during COVID. So.
Shit.
Okay. I could have sworn.
You're like, yeah.
No, because maybe they wasn't business partners, but I think what Dr. Dre's wife said, she helped him, or maybe she gave him some ideas and stuff, and he took her ideas.
No,
she feel like
he
she
was
needed
beating
to
her ass,
Oh.
and she deserved to get paid for that shit.
Okay.
And I don't blame her. I don't think that she's asking for too much at all.
She probably
Ain't
ain't
nothing
asking
being
for
theft about
enough.
it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
probably-
but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Last topic.
Mhm.
Let's do that.
Let's see here. I already said it.
Oh my god.
How does your mental health affect your physical health?
Mental health affects your physical health.
I mean, we can start with stress. It affects a lot of things physically.
First off, your mental health is literally responsible for your physical health. Whether it's your conscious or subconscious. Like, your brain is everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's your whole operating system. So if your brain is ill, you're physically ill.
Kind of like how the shot that you took had you physically ill. you were physically ill and then start playing tricks on you because you didn't know if your arm was like hurting or not hurting when you got the shot?
That would be my body protecting me.
Yeah.
Because the point of the shot is to build antibodies. Your body builds antibodies to anything, no matter what it is. And they have specific antibodies for anything, any kind of disease that you have. So, the fact that my body did do what it did tells me that the body is actually doing its job and protecting me. Now, as far as mental health and physical health, I've seen where somebody's been so sad that they were physically sick.
Oh, dang.
See, I was thinking like, more like stress, like, with stress and anxiety and stuff. For example, people get stressed out, their hair start falling out, they start breaking out hives, or people get anxiety and they start breaking out in hives and they can't breathe and they start,
and they might faint.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think it does affect that shit.
But a lot of people don't really talk about it, especially black folks. We ignore the whole mental health issue.
I mean, I think it's getting better because people are starting to talk about it more.
Yeah, but at first it was like, just white folks. But now black folks.
Well, it's like a rich folks thing.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody in Alabama doing that shit. Like, you ain't gonna see any white people in the rural communities talking about, I go see a therapist.
Well, I mean, people, poor people in rural communities aren't gonna do anything. They just go and drink and they're gonna deal with it.
Shit away.
They just like, I'm gonna go
take
drink
their crack and cocaine.
They just go and drink, maybe do some drugs, shoot some things, and then go about their business.
Yeah.
Like shoot something up there.
Like cans or something. Some people in the country do. Robert know what I'm talking about. You go out there and shoot cans, jars.
Okay, that helps
bottles.
with your mental state sometimes. That's kind of scary because it's like you're shooting cans. It's like
you're not going to shoot
they're
a
relieving
person.
Stress by,
it's kind of like with people,
hitting a bunch of punching bags.
With people with money going to yoga and meditation retreats and doing that kind of stuff. It's just that depending on how much money you have, you just try to find what helps you.
You know what helps me a lot with mental shit? Just asking the right questions. And then accepting certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit, it took a lot of practice, but just coming to the realization of a lot of stuff, taking responsibility for your part in it, or like,
Did you go to physical? Did you go to therapy for that, or like you just did that yourself? Like you put yourself in that whole situation.
I tried therapy. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
You just have to find the right.
Everybody needs therapy.
You have to find the right therapist.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Because I went to therapy and told him straight up, like, look, I'm ADHD, but I'm not diagnosed. And he spent 3 days trying to prove that I wasn't. 3 sessions trying to prove that I wasn't. And then by the end of it, he told me exactly what I said to him on the first day. Nigga, you fired. Like,
a good therapist would have been like, okay, you have ADHD. We need to figure out how to work around your ADHD to help you deal with your issues that you have.
Yeah, like, I mean, and a therapist shouldn't just take my word for it because I'm there because I obviously ain't got it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was like, by day 3, you pretty much telling me exactly what I said. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm telling you all of this stuff.
You're paying him too.
Yeah.
So
that motherfucker was $200 an hour.
So he should have evaluated you, not just be like, no, you're not.
Like, yeah, he's tried. The first day, he's like, I don't think that's the case. Now, he did help me on some things.
Right.
Because I was going there because I started feeling numb about everything. So I was like, man, I feel like a monster. Like, people are dying. And I'm giving you the face, but I'm not feeling shit on the inside. And I'm like, what's happening here? So I went to him and, he was like, it's the self-medication that's causing all of this. So, I stopped for a couple weeks on the self-medicating, and then I go back to him like, this shit is not going to work because there's too much happening now.
Right.
Like, I was cool with it to a degree because not being triggered so easily allowed me to function better, get things done, and all that other stuff, but I was just overdoing it. So, got to find different methods. So now I'm just probably going to have to take the ADHD medication I've been trying to avoid for 30 years. But it is what it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
Therapy helped me. I've been too.
How did it work for you?
The first lady, she was cool. Well, both of them were cool. The last one, though, she isn't. She's here, but she also has a practice in Arizona. She does more like holistic, like with the tapping and all that stuff like that. But yeah, her being holistic also, she told me to get some tarot cards, which I did, which they actually have helped. I know you're like, oh.
Yeah, okay, because you got to, because Robert's probably not,
But no, what I want to do is hypnotherapy. A lot of people have said that's helped.
Oh, can we do that one day on the show?
There are hypnotherapists around here that help you get to. My friend did it. It actually helped her a lot. It helped her figure out the issues that she was having with her ex-husband, stemmed from her parents' relationship together. Like her parents were getting divorced, but her dad died before he could finalize the divorce. And the therapist helped her realize that a lot of the issues that they had were kind of similar to because of their family dynamics.
So she had to be hypnotized to realize it.
You don't think that, Robert?
Well, people have to go to yourself.
Now, hold on.
You don't think that,
Because
Robert?
I've learned that a lot of things you see on TV is nothing like that shit in real life. So explain to me
really
what
wasn't
real
hypnotized.
hypnotherapy is. Like, explain that to me. What is real hypnotherapy? Can a motherfucker really wave a goddamn on your ass and make you do whatever?
Some of them
that wasn't what she said they did. Pretty much she had to lay on the couch and just like clear her mind, and there was music in the background. The lady talked to her and asked her questions and kind of got to the...
Robert thought it was a wash bin.
No, it's not like at the cheese. It's not like at the carnival where they're like, you're to cluck like a chicken.
But to be real, like, that's pillow talk. You just explained to me what pillow talk is.
Well, you can't do that if the other person isn't going to want to pillow talk with you back.
But they do. That's why you're sitting in the bed on a pillow talking. Because they
Robert,
definitely
you
want to
realize
talk to
there's
your
a
ass.
reason why people get divorced is because they don't communicate a lot of times.
I understand that.
They don't do a lot of pillow
Which is
talking.
why they like to talk with a complete stranger. Yes. Because the stranger isn't going to judge them. But what I'm saying is if you're with somebody that you actually do trust.
But I think ultimately what it is people go to therapists because they're unbiased. Because talking to your friend is totally different than talking to someone that doesn't know you about a situation. So they're going to give you your honest truth.
My ass need to be in another goddamn profession with that one. Well, let me tell you something.
Well, maybe you should try it.
I've been fucking hypnotizing bitches for years in the friend zone. Shit. That's all that is.
That is not the same.
It's the exact same.
It's not.
It's the same thing. Oh, what's your problem? Damn, that's really fucked up.
But they're giving advice, Robert. You're an ear.
Here's the thing, though. It's like, technically, most of us could be therapists, but, you have to go to school for it. But if you're going to do it, it's easier to do it on people that you really don't know because you can give them, they're paying you, so you can tell them the truth. Yep. And they're not going to get mad. They may get mad at you, but they're still paying you.
They ain't paying them for the truth. They're really just paying for a professional's opinion.
Well, they're paying for you to sit there and...
Because it's a practice. It's not an absolute. So you're really just paying for someone else's opinion. Man, my ass need to be getting...
Man, me too.
I can make money for this shit.
I give out the perfect advice.
Because it's not like... Oh, you tell your friends. So a lot of times, especially women, their friends are going to tell them either something way off out there or just tell them what they want to hear.
But here's the thing. It's still a biased opinion. It just ain't biased against them.
Well, no, therapists are going to tell you the truth. All the ones I've been to told me the truth.
No, they tell you the truth you like to hear.
No, they told me the truth that I knew wasn't true. They told me the truth that wasn't what I wanted to hear.
Look, there's a secret to this shit. Let me tell you something. There's a way to tell someone the truth in a way that they'll understand. And the way you do that is sympathize.
Go ahead and take it.
The way you do that shit.
Take it.
You want me to pour you something? Okay, go ahead, Robert. We listen.
Yeah, she's the worst, isn't she?
You sympathize. And you give, like, they're coming to you because shit ain't right. So they're expecting you to say some shit that's going to be different. So all you do is sympathize. And then you give them a new avenue they ain't thought of yet. The reason it's so hard for people to work with me, because they always give the simplest answer first. And I think of everything. Or I think I do. So you got to come stronger than just some simple ass... like, I put a post out today. Or not today. Earlier this week or whatever. I said, how you forgive somebody that's done something unforgivable, right? everybody's like, you don't forgive for them, you forgive for yourself. I don't want no fucking Cracker Jack, fucking cookie, fortune cookie answer. I want a real answer. Of course I thought about that. I done gave everybody on that bitch that same advice.
What is your real answer then?
The real answer? The best answer I got out of there was forgive yourself for giving them that much trust to begin with. That was the realest answer I got out of that.
I like that one.
Now, hearing that, I was like, ooh, that shit hard.
I mean, realistically, when stuff like that happens, usually people are mad for a couple of years and then they eventually forgive.
I mean,
They have to grow.
I don't want to be mad, though. I know I need to forgive. That is why I asked the question. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need this on my conscience. I need it to be let go.
Just forgive. Don't forget, though.
But that shit ain't just, it don't just work like that. Like, when somebody betrays your trust.
So you're pretty much saying that you need to forgive yourself for putting that much trust in someone to begin with.
Yeah.
But then that means that that you have trust issues because you don't want to.
No, I don't. I still trust people. Like, I ain't been like, fuck everybody, fuck the world. Like, it ain't like that.
Because usually a lot of people that think that way, or people that like, I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, nah, it ain't like that. Like, my day ones is still my day ones. Ain't nothing changing. But it's just, you know, shit like that happens sometimes. So, you know, there's some things that you just gotta roll with the punches with.
So pretty much you're saying that you should become a therapist and get paid $200 an hour
Yes.
because you can listen to other people.
Yes,
probably give you
I can do
opinion.
that.
Hey, I had so much practice in that shit. I could be a hypnotherapist.
I think I should be a relationship
With what
therapist.
you just explained? Nah, man.
Are you serious?
Your answer gonna be lie. Lie about it.
No, won't
That's
be.
gonna be her unbiased opinion.
You hear me saying what I used to tell people, like, if you can't deny, lie. You're like, oh, I can't say I didn't do it, but
if
that's
the
what I
glove
used to do.
don't
That was
fit,
my
you
motto in
must
college
quit.
when stuff would happen. I'd be like, if you can't deny, just lie.
That's
You know.
a nice little catch for a card.
Did you just say get rid of what
And
you just quoted OJ
good
Simpson.
night.
I sure did. That's gonna be you.
in that note, you can be anything that you want to be, even a relationship therapist or any kind of therapist, counselor, whatever.
Well, you have to go to school for that training. You can't be a cockamamie one because
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
get sued.
No, definitely go to school for that.
Shit, I'm putting the whole thing out and everything. Look, I do not have a degree for this.
Pillow
You are
talk.
paying for just an opinion. And I'm explaining to them how.
So you're gonna become the next Dr. Phil?
Yep, I can do it.
You be Dr. Robert, get you your own syndication.
Shit, I bet you
Howard
people.
Fox.
I bet you people would pay for my opinion more than that opinion I got from my therapist.
Well, your therapist sounded horrible.
Oh, shit was crazy. Should have got a black one. That's why I fucked up at.
Yeah,
That shit really matters.
but there aren't that many. See, that's why therapists, there need to be more black therapists. There aren't a whole lot.
See, the community needs me to do this shit.
And
They need me.
us.
They need me to do this shit.
I think I would be a good therapist. I think I'm very, between the two of us, I think I'm a little bit more.
Whoa!
understanding.
What do you mean between the two? I don't.
Oh,
Whitney.
team, y'all too?
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely.
Whitney, your advice is going to be telling people how to figure out a way to not get caught doing stuff.
At least I'm telling the truth.
Exactly.
At least I'm telling the truth.
No.
And then if the cops come up to you, be like, I didn't tell them that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't.
They're like, it's a
discuss that.
client.
It's confidential. Can't discuss
It's
it.
a confidentiality, HIPAA. You can't be doing that. That's going to be your thing.
Is this real beer?
No.
Why?
You don't
feel some
drink
kind of way?
beer.
I don't. But this is good. What is this, soda?
It's ginger.
It's good. Why I say beer then? Are we done? All right. Good night, everybody.
Whitney, you're the worst.
Oh,
I
with
feel
that
like-
being said, you didn't cut this thing off yet, did you? That being said, it's yours truly, DJ your boy.
Social
Ladies
butterfly,
Johnson.
fly.
Social butterfly line ass.
Can-
Whitney, I feel like you'd be the worst hostess ever. Be like, y'all go home, bye. You know what I
With
mean?
that being said, we'll see y'all next
Have a
week.
good night, everybody. Next week at 9.
Hey.
Stay